I'm here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's October 1st, and today's vendor video is going to cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you're not already, make sure that you subscribe. Righto champions, server maintenance is now done and dusted, so let's check out these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we've got the Emmeline's Guard. It's not a bad little SMG, this one's already got damage to targets out of cover on it. I just wish it had extra mod slots to make it a little bit more viable. We've got the Habsburg backpack that's got decent armor, crit hit chance, swap that weapon handling to crit hit damage. And the third item is the ANARCHIST Cookbook. This one's actually pretty good, it's got armor, it's got max crit hit damage, swap that explosive resistance to crit hit chance. I reckon this is a must buy if you don't already have one. Remember, all these items are going to be here all week long. They're going to cost you 75 countdown credits each. Over to the Haven, and we're going to stop in and see Marco, and hopefully he has something for us. There is a Lavoa C rifle that's got damage to targets out of cover on it. You can choose the talent that you like. This rifle is one of the ones that's going to become automatic next update. I didn't get a chance to check it out in the first PTS, but I will in the second. There's also some Brazo gloves here that have repair skills on them. You can pick these up, roll headshot damage to them, and try out my insane rainbow build. It's a headshot, healer tank. And there's also this Palisade holster, decent armor, crit hit chance, swap that skill damage to whatever you like. Popping in next door to see our old mate Roy, and what does he have for us? This military RPK already has flatline, swap the mag size to damage to armor. Perfect. As for the other items, nothing really stands out to me. However, there is an 11% protection from Leets mod. 13%'s the max, they're pretty rare, 12's pretty common, 11's okay if you're new to the game or you haven't tried protection from Leets before. If you need them, here they are, pick them up. At our White House vendor, we have the Cold Relations. I'm not a fan of this one, we're gonna skip it. All the other items here are reasonably terrible, so I don't advise you pick them up. However, there is a 7.4% headshot damage mod here. 10% is the max, and I know that this is far from it, but this is definitely worth picking up if you're a newer player to the game. At our clan vendor, the named item of the week is the Big Show. Not a great gun, skip it. We've got Foundry gloves that nearly have max armor. Rigger's knees, no thanks, and we've got an ongoing directive mask with decent weapon damage and crit hit damage. We've got a custom M870 that's already got pummel on it, so you just swap the accuracy to damage to targets out of cover. Quickly looking at the other items here, nothing stands out. However, we do have a 10.3% crit hit damage mod, and there is also a 17.2 repair skills mod. Again, these are a couple of the mods that most players won't need, but if you are new to the game and you've been looking for these, pick them up in the meantime. At the theatre settlement this week, we have the Mop shotgun. The rolls on it aren't too bad, just pick the talent that you like. Quickly checking out the other items, these Seska gloves, they're okay, a little bit low rolled, but they'd be decent if you want weapon damage and crit. Moving on. Now we're at the castle and we have the Designated Hitter. This isn't a bad one, pick it up if you need it. We do have a military M60, you can pick this one up and just swap the talent to whatever you like. The other items, they're pretty trash, moving on. Over at the campus this week, we have the White Death Sniper Rifle. Unfortunately, the attributes are crit chance and the talent on it are fast hands, they're not great, so skip it. Quickly peeking the other items, the Rowdy Mask might be okay, just swap on some headshot damage or some more crit. But that's it, moving on. Now it's time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West where we've got the Calibre. This one's already got damage to targets out of cover on it, all that you got to do is max it out. Next up we've got a Light Glue, again it's already got damage to targets out of cover. The other items however, I believe, and yes it's confirmed, it's Dog Water. Skip them, move on. Shooting on down to DZ South where we've got the Mozambique Special Pistol. I'm not a fan, keep your credits in your pockets. MP7, not great rolls or talent, skip it. And as for the other items here, maybe the 511 backpack, you could work it a little bit if you wanted to. And as much as I hate to say it, this Wyvern chest piece with Unbreakable and Status Effect, it might not be too bad for some. Pick it up if you need it. And the last stop for this week is going to be at DZ East, where we've got the Black Friday. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I'm going to save my resources. There's also another big show. Again, skip it. An all yellow China Light mask, but this is very easy to farm for in the open world. And unfortunately, that's it. So that's going to wrap it up for this week at the Vendors Champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video. And if you haven't already, make sure that you smash that subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.